Nigga. Nigga. This is not gonna be uploaded, by the way. I'm doing this because I got a lot to talk about. I just recorded a diaries video talking about a lot of these subjects. But you know, I want to go into depth in a way that's not gonna be posted like online. Damn, bro, I'm really fucking with like my physical health and physique and shit lately. Like I feel like it's just the calories. It's been compensating because I'm not gaining weight. I feel like my skin is good. I feel like people are looking at me. But anyways, I wanted to talk about just anything going on in life, but especially girl stuff / social perception stuff. You know, as I'm saying, I'm always talking about this, but the more and more I chase my goals in terms of like how I'm perceived out externally, the more I try to like get my body right, the more I try to upgrade my swag, the more I focus on my presentation as the years have gone by since freshman year, the more successful I've been at it. It's worked in my favor. I see the way people look at me has changed, and it's weird because I'm the same person. I feel like people look at me like I'm cooler, they respect me more, I get more eyes on me, people are talking about me. In reciprocity, I feel like I'm a little nervous about the fact that I'm getting talked about. And for good reasons too, because I've been shown in the past that the more people think about me or care about me, it can lead to some bullshit. Because then I get locked in with people I don't really like or have the same values as, and that either gonna manipulate stuff I say, they're gonna make certain judgments about me, they're just gonna be weird. There's so many weirdos in this world, and I'm learning more about weirdos. I actually learned yesterday, there's a rumor about me that I did something that I didn't do, and there's no specificity about what it was. I don't know who started it, but it got me very upset yesterday and it ruined my mood because this wouldn't have happened if I was like my same freshman year self, completely removed from the social life of this campus. And I'm not regretful. I'm grateful I've had the college experience that I had. I feel like I've taken advantage of a lot of stuff. And there's more I feel like I wish I could have done. But there's that part of me that's like, damn, is this what comes out of trying to be something or trying to be different? Is this what comes out of trying to make friends? There's always that part of me that wants to be liked by everyone. And there's probably some deeper insecurities about why I care, or why I care about being perceived in such a positive light by people I don't value. There's a YouTube thumbnail I posted on my Instagram the other day. It was like, why do you care about being disliked by losers? And it's truth. I do care about how I'm perceived by losers. I care about how I'm perceived by winners too, by everyone. I care about how I'm perceived by myself. Like I'm always subconsciously presenting myself in a certain light. I got high recently, so I was thinking a lot about that. You know, when you're high, you're trying not to like seem too fried. I was thinking a lot yesterday. I was like, damn, how am I like coming off right now? What's this energy I'm giving? But the point is, especially these past few weeks, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like the way people perceive me, I don't know entirely how I'm perceived, but I feel like, not to sound cliche or corny, but I feel like I'm perceived as like this rebel. I don't want to say bad boy. I don't think people perceive me as that, but like this like recluse. Like, I guess for context, I kind of stay to myself a lot. I be like smoking, going out a lot, drinking. I'm very New Yorker, I guess, in the attire I wear. Like wearing hats and beanies and shit, like streetwear and stuff like that. And I feel like people look at me like this rebel, like New York stoner, skateboarder guy. Like that's just the energy I get. It's like weird vibes, I feel like. But I mean, and that is kind of, sometimes I try to go for that aesthetic, so I can't blame people. But I know in myself that I'm not this like rebellious person. Like even like when we're talking about girls, like I feel like people assume I be talking to a bunch of girls a lot. Like sure, I be trying to, but like I'm not really talking to other people a lot. Anyways though, it's very interesting seeing the way people perceive me that I don't perceive myself in. I feel like a lot of people, especially lately, have been making little judgments, whether it's like about me smoking or like not caring about school or work or being just too laid back, or I don't know. I generally like, I'm so curious on like how people perceive me. Like it really like, there's so many shit. Maybe I'll put this on YouTube. I don't think I've said anyone's name yet. I linked up with a girl the other day and I hooked up with her, and I think she was like worried that I was the type of guy that was gonna like ghost her and like, after we hook up and not respond and not take her on a date. And I didn't end up taking her on a date, but that was because I didn't feel comfortable taking her. Like I didn't want to go take her on a date, not because I just wanted her body. It was just interesting. I'm like, damn, it's like crazy how I'm perceived like this, when like I very strictly used to be a guy a few years ago, like never wanted to hook up with people, never wanted to drink, never wanted to go out. And so many of these areas that I've become become less rigid with, it's like people perceive me as that, but I know that's not me. And even in doing those things, I don't think I do anything crazy. I don't smoke that much, in my opinion. I don't go out that much. I feel like people like perceive me as like degen. Not saying those behaviors were degen, but I feel like that's what people look at me as. And I don't know. There's a lot of elements to it. And like going back to that rumor, I feel like it's easy to start a rumor about me doing stuff because it's like look at me, bro. I'm like that mysterious. Even like there's this girl I was linking up with like last semester, and she was like, oh, you try to be so mysterious, but you're not. You're like, when you get to know you're like goofy or something. I'm like, mysterious? Like sure, I'd be like wearing my hats and shit and staying to myself, but like anyone who knows me knows I'm a goofball. They know I'm slightly autistic, neurotic, neurodivergent. Like I'm not trying to hide anything. This is just me. This is how I present myself. I'm not trying to hide shit, bro. I'm autistic as fuck. The hell? Like I'm not trying to be mysterious. I guess like in a way everyone wants to be cool, but I'm not trying to be mysterious. Damn, this shit's so good. Fuck, I don't even know what I'm talking about. What else do I want to talk about? Girl stuff is the main thing that's been on my mind, because it's like, if I really want to, there's like 3 girls on this campus I think I could hook up with in the next 3 days. But it's like, do I want to? I don't really know. It's like, I don't want to, like, do I want to put in that effort? And then I know if I do, everything that happens is going to share it around the group chat and shit. I don't know, bro. I'm like really questioning, like, why do I want a lot of this stuff? I'm going to talk to chat. Let me talk to chat in a second about my inquiries. But yeah, sometimes I wish I understood how people perceive me. And it's so interesting how the way you perceive changes, because the way people perceive me is very different from how I perceived freshman year, I think. And partly because, I've lost weight, I've changed my swag, I think I'm more confident now. I'm also gotten way more social, indulged in way more social behaviors. I'm still the same person at the end of the day, but like, it is what it is. Maybe I should get with these girls. What do I have to lose? I'm all right. Hold on, you're being a bitch, bro. There's a girl who wants to get with you and you're like questioning why? Bro, just get with her. Like, what do you have to... Yeah, what am I thinking? I'm not thinking right, bro. I'm not thinking right. What am I thinking, bro? What reason do you have not to get with her? Why would you use logic? Just risk it, bro. Risk it. You're here for 3 more days. Who cares if there's a rumor about you? Fuck it. You can give her the worst day in your life and like you'll still be good. Like, who cares, bro? You're about to go back home. All right, bro. I'll see y'all. Deuces.